Hello guys, and in this video I'm going to show you how I beat the 2700 ELO chess engine. Let's get into the game. I'm not saying anything more. Let's look at the fantastic game that I played. At this point I have to tell you that I didn't play online. I was making the moves in a real chessboard. I had my phone and whatever the engine played, I played the move in the real chessboard. So I do that to practice real life chess because I go to tournaments and I want to get better, and that's why I did that. So let's get into the game. I had white pieces, and as you can see right here, I was playing Komodo 23. It is rated 2700. It is a chess engine, as you can see, Komodo chess engine. And let's see what I played. I played first move c4. Why I played that? I played c4 because I have played this chess engine in the past as well, and I played e4, all these boring classic moves, and the game ended in a draw. And I didn't want that. I wanted to go for a win, go for something different, go for complications, and try to outplay this engine. And I did. You are going to see at the end what happened. I will give you a little hint. The endgame is just a masterpiece. You are going to see a perfect endgame. I'm not saying anything more. I played c4 and he played the weird move g6. It's not the best move, but we all understand what he wants. He wants to play bishop here and knight here and just castle safely. It's weird because this move is not very common as first move. It's very meme move. Or troll. If you want to troll somebody, you play g6. He maybe thought that I was weak. I don't know what the engine thought. After that, I played d4, controlling the center. I pushed the pawns to control the center, c4 and d4. And after that, he played bishop here, simply wanted to castle this way. After that, I develop my knight f3, simply protecting the pawn, also developing the knight, and just a normal move. Played d6, which is a kind of, again, weird move. He could play this. He could also play knight here, I believe, or I push it. No. He could play knight f6 anyway, but he played d6, which is completely fine. I played knight c3, simply developing my pieces, nothing crazy so far, you just see normal chess. After that, he plays knight d7, developing, but weird development. Okay, you can put the knight here, I push it, I push the pawn, d5, so that's why probably he played knight. It played, it's not a human. That's why probably it played here, because I can push and kick the knight away. And after that, I played d4, controlling more space in the center, and that's what we should do in the opening. After that, he played e5, a good move, simply stopping me from getting extreme space. So much space anyway. And after that, I played a bishop move. Bishop is e2, just to castle here. I could also play this, but I lose a pawn this way, so that's why I didn't want to play this. I played bishop e2, normal move. After that, he took my pawn. I take with a knight, and after that he played knight f6. I castled simply, and now as you can see, I have a slight advantage, 0.6. He castled as well, and now I played bishop e3, developing my pieces simply, and also protecting the knight here. And as you can see, my advantage is still here. I could also play this, but he can kick it away. I can play this, but it doesn't look right. These pieces looks weak, so this looks more solid, and that's why I played it. He played a6, good move, stopping my knights from coming here. I played queen d2. Why? Because I want to develop my pieces, as I have said a lot of times. I want to connect my rooks. That's what we should do in the opening, connect rooks and develop pieces. And I have done that very well in this game. My knights are developed here, my bishops are developed, my queen is developed, not very actively, but it is developed. It protects this pawn, this knight, this bishop, everything, and rooks are connected. And I can also play in the future maybe bishop h6 to trade, but doesn't make any sense so far, so let's see what he does. He plays rook e8, a good move, simply trying to get my pawn here. and I played f3, the best move, simply protecting the pawn, and everything here is very solid. After that he played knight f8, which is logical. He wants to develop bishop because here the bishop was very passive here. He could play this potentially, but he didn't want that. I didn't know why, but that's what it shows. And after that I play rook a8, rook a1, simply developing the pieces more and more and protecting the knight even further, and a double stack is always good in chess. After that he develops the bishop, bishop d7, that's why he played knight here to play bishop here, and I played knight d5, which is a mistake. Now at this point I didn't know what the best move was. I really didn't know. I said okay, I don't know what the best move is, let's play a move. I lost my advantage, but it's not the end of the world. It's not a blunder, it's just a mistake. Position is still equal, it's not terrible at all. And now he plays knight e6, a mistake, not a mistake. I don't know what the best move here was, but maybe some stockfish lines. I don't want to analyze the stockfish lines here, I just want to show you the game, and I still have my advantage here. I take this knight, the best move, because at this point I said okay, I don't want this knight to jump here, so I just traded. He takes with a pawn, and now I play knight f4, a great move. Now I still have my advantage, as you can see. And now he plays e5, which is a mistake, and look at the bar, it goes up. I play my knight in the center again. Now this knight is very strong. If he takes it, I can take with check, but he goes here, so I didn't want that. I could probably take with the pawn. And he takes, I take with the pawn, and look at this structure. This pawn structure looks so solid and unbreakable. And that's exactly what I wanted. And as you can see here, I have a very good advantage. And he plays bishop b5, and at this point I didn't know what to do, and I play rook c1, probably the best move, simply threatening to take here with queen c2 probably, and I wanted to avoid him playing c6 to try to break my pawn chain. So after that he played rook f8, a good move. I take the bishop, which is a mistake. I think I still have advantage, but I had more advantage. Okay, it's okay, I believe. Now he takes, and I see that weakness. I thought about b4, but this pawn would be weak, and he could play something like this to take my pawn, or triple stack even, and I didn't want to allow any of these ideas. So that's why I play a3, simply avoiding everything. He can play b4. Here I take with the queen simply. He can push. I take, he takes, I win a pawn, and now I'm completely fine here. And even better, I'm better actually in this position. So after that he played rook c8. Now he wants to play c6 to break my pawn chain, and I can't take because rook protects it. And I simply go queen c4, queen b4, attacking this pawn, and also activating my queen, moving it into a better square. Now he plays queen d7, protecting the pawn and also developing the queen. And now I play the move rook c7, rook c2, sorry, protecting this pawn, and also I wanted to double stack and create some threats here on this weak pawn. So he plays c5. I said, oh, very very brave choice. He played c5, and now I simply take with en passant. He takes here, and now I play rook d1. I just wanted my rook to be active here. Rook f6 he played, protecting this pawn, and I also threatened to take here, by the way, and that's why he protects. And I play rook c d2. I simply put pressure here on the pawn. And now he plays bishop f8, protecting the pawn, and also in the future he can play d5. How it's called in English, I don't remember how it's called, but he pushes and he threatens my queen and also this pawn and this, so I didn't want that. I played queen b3, check, I win a tempo, and by the way this is not the best move, and he plays queen e6, simply protecting the king. I take, he takes, and now the position is draw. You can still win, I believe, if you play perfect chess from here and your opponent doesn't play perfect chess. So I play king f8, king f2, sorry, king f2, great move, okay. He has a slight advantage, 0.1 as you can see, but not the end of the world, it's still a draw. Now he plays bishop e7, and this is where the game starts to fall for him, because I look at the bar and start getting a little advantage. Now I play king e2. Okay, move. I want to get out of all these ideas. And by the way, if check and play g3, I didn't want that because rook will come here and attack this pawn. I didn't want to weaken my pawns. And after that he played h5. I said okay, h3, simply stopping your ideas here. King g7, and that's where I start getting advantage. I play rook d3. I lost advantage again, by the way, but okay, it's completely fine. He plays rook d8, and now bishop b6, attacking the rook. He has to move. Now rook b3. I played this move, by the way, because I didn't want him to push, so I take this pawn. So he plays d5. I take, he takes, and now I said, wait, I'm winning actually. I knew I was better here, and I sat and think for a little bit, and he pushed this pawn. He wants to take and checkmate me somehow with a check here, but I pushed the pawn simply, and now he doesn't have anything. He plays rook here, and now that's a mistake because I simply play bishop b4, pinning the rook and the bishop. Now he moves, I take the bishop, and now look at the advantage that I have. I take the pawn here. The best was to take here. But why I took here? I took here because I thought that this check would be bad, but it's not bad. Anyway, he pushed this pawn e3, and now I play king d3, an excellent move. When I saw this move, I said, wait, do I have king d3? And if he pushes, I just go here. And now you don't have check, because that's the only counterplay that he had. Check here, and my king is completely safe in the middle of the chessboard. This pawn protects the check from here if he double stack, and I'm completely fine. He pushed this pawn, and I play rook e1, just avoiding him from playing e2. Now he plays rook here, and now the position starts falling for him. I play rook before attacking the pawn. He double stack here, and now look at my passed pawns. This is only passed, this is not passed because it's rook here, but it's very strong. And if you move the rook, you just lose these pawns. Basically, these two rooks are just so passive because they have to defend this pawn. So I can start pushing here. And that's what I did. a4, king here, a5. Now the advantage is getting even bigger. He can move the rook because I take here everything. It's collapsing. Now he plays rook d6. I play rook c1. Why is that? I wanted to control the file, and I didn't know. I just played that. It's a good move, I believe. He played king f5, and now g3, stopping him from taking the pawn. Now he plays rook d5, and now I push. Now he plays h4, trying to do something, but I ignore it. I still push. Now he plays rook a8. He has to stop the pawn, otherwise I make a queen and win. He has to stop it. And now I play rook a1. You can't stop the pawn from becoming a queen. Now you take here, but no problem. If you push, there's my rook here protecting the first rank, and I'm completely fine. Now I play rook b8, trying to force the rook to do something and even take it. Now he plays rook d8, and I simply can, if I take this, it's a mistake because he takes and I can't push. But if I take this, he takes and I push, and he has to sacrifice the rook to take my queen. And that's what I did. I took here, he takes, and now I make a queen, and you have to sacrifice it, otherwise you lose. You just lose. He sacrificed, I take, and now he pushed g2. I play rook a1, simply avoiding here. Now he takes, I push b4, he plays e2. He can't do anything basically. If he moves the king here, it would be good for him, but he can't. My pawn is becoming a queen so quickly here because it's a passed pawn, and I can stop all these pawns, so I can even take here, and now I simply take the pawn. And now he tries to stop. When I saw this king move backwards, I said okay, I win this game. Even here I was not sure, because I was curious if he managed to make a queen and I have to sacrifice my rook. But when he played this move back with the king, I said okay, I win this game. I played king d3 here, stopping him from coming in. Now king here, he doesn't have any moves. I push, he plays back, I push there. I play rook g1. Okay, take my pawn, I take all these pawns, and I have a rook extra and a pawn extra, and I'm completely winning. I take all these pawns, and now I simply make a new queen and checkmate him with a ladder checkmate. So guys, that was the video. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you are new. By the way, when you watch this video, I will be in the Greek army, and I make this video before so you can see it while I'm in the army and I will not be able to make any videos there. So see you in the next video. Bye.